Virtual Symposium by Webb. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to choose your topic. You want to start with a general idea. What I chose is I want to do something that has an impact on the economy. Now, I would do something that you are familiar with, but at the same time want to learn and broaden your knowledge of that idea. So what I did is I want to do something that was based upon something that would impact the economy, and I chose entrepreneurship and how Trump has affected our economy. And eventually, I didn't do the one because of Trump, because of how controversial the idea of Trump is. So I just decided to do entrepreneurship. Now, what I already know a little bit about entrepreneurship because my parents and both grandparents are entrepreneurs, and my grandparents started an embroidery business where they travel around the globe, around the U.S., and go to equestrian horse shows and embroider stuff for them, whatever they need. And so my parents decided to take that over in 2017, and I've seen firsthand that they've had to make some hard business decisions. Some of them weren't fun, some of them were, but overall, I don't think entrepreneurship is easy, based upon my parents' experiences. Now, how I started to find sources. So I went to the Colbert Library and I started to search for credible sources. Now, once I found an article or whatever it may be, I evaluated the credibility, who made it, where it's from, if other people have wrote negatively on it. And what you want to do is when you're looking at an article or source, you want to make sure that whatever they're saying can help back up a statement that you say in your essay. And so that's what I did. Now, some stuff that I found out that entrepreneurs actually have a huge impact on our economy. How they do that is that entrepreneurs, usually when they create a business, they have to hire employees and people that work for them, basically. So when they do that, they have to pay them a salary or just pay them. And when they do that, that money, in turn, the person has to spend that. So they have to spend it on something that they want, which allows for the allocation of cash to go through the economy. Now, I've also noticed that they go through a lot of physical challenges, and that can be with employees, it can be with, if they have problems with just anything physical. And they also endure a lot of mental challenges because they are basically the sole proprietor to this business. I feel like it rides a lot on that person, so that's a lot of pressure that person has to endure. And there are a lot of benefits of becoming an entrepreneur. Because you are an entrepreneur, you can basically make whatever you want. The gap is endless to what you can make. And I found out that a lot of entrepreneurs deal with the obstacles that come before them in a very professional and almost calm manner. Now, some recommendations that I have. When a person is, let's say, 75% on board with this business, it usually doesn't work. You have to be fully committed to that business, or else it'll just fail. So, and when you are creating a business, you want to try to have an idea of what business you would like to have, whether it be a grocery store, a food place, a company that makes software, whatever it may be. I would recommend on having an idea of what you would like to have. And I also with doing that, I would recommend that you have some background in the field that you're trying to pursue. Because if you just go in there not knowing what you're doing, your business probably won't be successful. And I would have some background or knowledge on how to properly run a business, whether that's looking at what successful businesses do, or learning from someone, or just taking the time to get a business degree, whatever it may be. Now, here's some findings that I found. Of course, entrepreneurship allows for the allocation of money. Again, that helps the economy in a big way. It allows for people to spend money, and it allows for people to earn money. Entrepreneurship also allows for the creation of new technologies. Usually when becoming an entrepreneurship, it's the creation of an idea. And with that idea, you can make whatever you want, whether it's technology, whether it's food, whether it's a new whatever it may be. And software companies are also going to be big in the future, according to some findings that I found. And then make sure you look at what the market wants, because a business will only work if you have what people need. A business will not work if there are 80,000 other businesses that do what you do better and cheaper. You gotta find a business that will work in today's economy and will run properly for a long time. In conclusion, overall, entrepreneurship is not for the weak-minded. In my essay, I discuss a lot of points that the entrepreneur goes through, and it's a lot of mental and physical obstacles that they have to go through. You have to be smart when making a business. There are a lot of snakes in the world, and you gotta look out for the snakes in the grass. And entrepreneurship is great. Entrepreneurship allows for the economy to grow. It allows for you to personally run something and create something and let that grow into a big business. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you all have a great day.